Hello to all the engineers, data scientists and future developers over there. This is Divyank Srivastav and I welcome you all to the platform of PrepInsta, which is one-stop solution for your entire placement preparation. On the occasion of Valentine's Day, I have a perfect gift for all of you guys. In today's session, we are going to discuss the top TCS NQT previous year questions which are likely to come and repeated this year. How I am so sure about it? Because we have analyzed the previous year question paper of TCS for different years, and we come to a conclusion that TCS is following the same trends. That is, the variety of question is going to be the same. The only changes, the only alteration is in the digits and the values. So if we just practice the previous year questions, we can definitely nail this particular examinations. So let us start the session and see what I have for you guys. First of all, just follow us on all the social media platforms so that you get informed about all the latest hirings. And top 3 comments will get PrepInsta Prime subscription definitely for free. So here comes the detailed pattern. Why are we discussing the exam patterns? So that we can strategically target the examination. A perfect strategy as per the marking weightage of different topics. So what would be the perfect strategy? The perfect strategy would be, we will give our maximum time to the topics which are most likely to become. Here we can say that there are certain topics whose weightage is the maximum, like cubes and cut folding chapter. Then we have blood relation and arrangement based questions. In arrangement we can see different puzzles based question. It could be a seating arrangement or circular seating arrangement based questions. Then we have Venn diagram based questions in the form of syllogism, right? And syllogism itself is a different chapter here. Then we have data sufficiency and statement and assumption based questions which are likely to become, and statement and conclusion to be precise, right? If we discuss about the advanced reasoning ability questions, then we can see the examination weightage. It is linear almost among all the topics, but if I talk about the most important, then data sufficiency, statement and assumption based question, Venn diagram, arrangement and cubes, cut and fold holds the maximum amount of questions. If we discuss about the number of questions, it is going to be 20 questions. You will be getting a time of 15 minutes composite time. Cutoff would be 12 to 16 questions. So 16 questions you can say it cutoff would be nearly 80% of the total weightage. So your preparation methodology will be such that you have to make a balance among all the chapters and you should revise as much as possible. So let us start with our PYQ session. Our first question on the screen: in a code language, trophy is written as UPRL MS, walk is written as XYOG, then create is written as, right? So whenever you get a question from coding decoding, first you make to establish a logical relation between the given word and its coded forms, right? So for that matters, what we need to do is just write down the exact letter. Here we have a letter that is trophy. We are given with the word trophy, and further we are given the code of the trophy, that is UPR LMS. Now you need to make a logical relation. There must be some clue, there must be a pattern by which this is written in the form of this particular coded forms, right? So all you need to find out the pattern. So for that matters, the first and foremost thing that you need to do is just write down the letters as per their place values or their numerical values. A numerical value, how you will remember? You can recall the numerical value with this particular code letter, that is EJOT. What is EJOT? It is nothing but it is a multiple of 5, right? Multiple of 5, and this is the place value of all the letters, like E comes at the 5th position, J comes at the 10th position, O comes at the 15th position, T comes at the 20th position, and Y comes at the 25th position. Now align the place value to the given word. So T comes at the 20th position, R comes at the 18th position. How you can find out the value of R? R is 2 places just before T. So 2 places before T means 20 minus 2, that would be 18. O will come at the 16th position, 15th position, P will come at the 16th position, H will obtain the 8th position and Y will occupy the 25th position, right? Now with the coded form, U comes at the 21 position, P comes at the 16th position, R come at the 18th position, L come at the 12th position, M occupy 13th position and S is at the 19th position. Now you have to draw the logical relation between the given place values or the numerical values of different coded form as well as word form. So if we just look carefully, we get a clue. Clue is like here 20 and 21, that is we are adding 1. Here 18 and 16, we are subtracting 2. Then it is 15 and 18, that means adding 3. Then 16 with the 12, we can say it is eliminating 4, that is we are going previous 4 letters. Then 8 and 13, it is nothing but plus 5, that is after 5 letters from H, M will occupy. 25 minus 6 would be 90. So from here we can have the conclusion, we have already established the coded forms and we got the logic here. So what is the logic? Logic is we have the numbers in the form of ascending order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and we use sign convention in a opposite integer value like plus, then minus, then plus, then minus, plus, then minus. So we will do the exactly same with our question. So what is the question? Our question is we need to find out the code for the letter create. So let us first classify create by using the numerical values or the alphabetical place value in form of numbers. So C occupies the 3rd place, R occupies the 18th place, E is at 5th position, A is at 1st position, T at 20 and E is at 5th position, right? So obtain the same numbers by using the same logical relations. Logical relations is number would be at ascending order but sign convention would be used positive, negative, that is interchange or the alternate signs, that is plus 1 here, then minus 1, plus 3, minus 4, plus 5 and minus 6. So 3 plus 1 would be, here we are using D, right? Then we are having 18, 18 minus 2 would be 16 and 60 stands for P. Then we have E plus 8, that is H. So can we do from the option elimination? No, we have to solve the whole. Okay, A minus 4 would be W, right? Then we have T, that is 20 plus 5 would be 25 and it would be Y and 5 minus 6 would be Y again. So our answer to this question would be DPHWYY, DPHWYY. So which of the option would be right? DPHWYY, option number. Okay, there might be some issue with it. It is option number A which is correct, right? DPHWYY would be the correct form. Like this would be the code for the given letter. Now let us jump to another question which is being given in the form of arrange the words given below in a meaningful sequence. First letter is income, second is status, education, well-being and job. So we have to arrange these particular words as per their sequential order so that they could turn into a meaningful sequence, or we can say we have to arrange the data in a chronological order, right? So what would be the first letter? If we just carefully watch all the letters given, we can say first we need to educate us. Education will be the primarily goal. When we are educated, when we got education, then our focus would be to obtain a good job, and once job is done, then we will be paid or we will get a salary in return. Salary is in the form of income. So income would be the next word. Acha, income aa jayegi. If we get the income, then we will definitely hold a status, we will definitely hold a position in the society. So next word would be status, and agar if we just obtain the status, we will definitely obtain the good mental well-being or physical well-being. Well-being could be in any form. Well-being is nothing but the state of being happy or prosperous, right? So it is the last, it comes at the last, sorry, this is would be the fourth position. So correct sequential order would be 3 5 1 2 4, 3 5 1 2 4, 3 5 1 2 4, 3 5 1 2 4. Option number D would be the right answer. Let us move to another question. Okay, it is syllogism based question. Some workers are carpenters, all the carpenters are painters, and we are given conclusions: no workers are painters and no carpenter is a worker. So this question belongs to the chapter of syllogism, and we are going to approach this question with the help of Venn diagrams. I just suggest you to watch the Prep Insta Prime video for concept clarity. Here we are just going to demonstrate you the previous year question, so I am not going to discuss the concept of the particular topic. So the statement which we are given is some workers are carpenters. How we can demonstrate it with the help of Venn diagram? Some workers are carpenters. That means if this particular area or a circle represent all the workers, then some of the workers are carpenter as well. And if this is C, then some workers are carpenter as well. This particular common section, or we can say intersection part, this particular intersection part, what it demonstrate? It demonstrate that some workers are carpenter as well. Now comes with the second of the conclusion, sorry, statement, that is all the carpenters are painters. So this is a classic example of a statement like all A are B. If we are given with a statement that is all A are B, so how we are going to demonstrate it? We just say that all the elements of B, A belongs to the B as well. That means all the elements of A belongs to B as well. Or we can say all elements of A are enclosed by the B as well. It is the classic representation of all A or B with the help of Venn diagrams. So in such case we are going to use the same approach. All the carpenters are painters. That means this outer circle would be for the painters. Now all the carpenters are painters as well. This is the given statement. Now we have to work on the conclusion part. No workers are painters, no workers are painters, right? But workers and painters both are sharing a common part, they are intersecting here. So this particular statement goes wrong, this can't be possible. Second statement is no carpenter is worker, but here we are given that some workers are carpenters, so it is denying the given statement. So this particular conclusion is also wrong. That means our both of the conclusions are wrong. So option number C would be the right answer to your question. Now comes to another question which belongs to the number series. All we need to do is we have to find a clue, and with the help of clue we have to form the logical relation between the given question. So we have the numbers 4, 5, 9, 18, 34. Whenever we are asked about a number series question, we have to draw logic between the existence of the numbers, and we always go from left to right approach. We will follow the left to right approach. We have to check the logical relation between the given numbers. So best part to solve the number series question is to find the differences. If we just carefully observe these two numbers, we come to know that the difference is 1. From 5 to 9 the difference is 4. From 9 to 18 we have a difference of 9. From 18 to 34 we have a difference of 16. So now we found out the pattern. We get a pattern, we get a clue that the differences are nothing but a square of ascending order number. It is the square of for 1, square for 2, it is square for 3, it is square for 4. So consecutive number would be a square for 5. So 5 square would be 25. That means the number that will come in this place will be 34 plus 25. So 34 plus 25 would be 59. So right option to this question would be option number C, that is 59. Come to the next question. So we have another question from the puzzle chapter. It is a classic puzzle. Riya, Sia, Gia and Mia went to a college party with Daksh, Ashk, Vansh and Karan. All were supposed to dance there. We are given with the 4 of the girls. Riya Gia, Sia Gia and Mia, and then we are given with the 4 of the boys. All was supposed to dance there. Riya did not dance with Taksh or Vansh. So we are given with some of the conditions. We have to look about the possibilities, and on the basis of the conditions we have to draw the assumptions. And once we are done with all the like partners, we get the answers. Riya did not dance with Taksh or Vansh. So we are given a first condition, that is Riya is not going to dance with Taksh or Vansh. Second condition is Gia knew only disco dance and Ashk and Vansh did not knew disco. Okay, so Gia is not going to dance with the Ashk and Vansh because they both don't have a knowledge about disco. Third statement is Mia and Vansh are bitter enemies. So Mia won't go with the Vansh and won't dance with each other. Given a choice, Ashk won't dance with Mia. If they are given a choice, then Ashk will never dance with the Mia. It is the fourth condition. And the last condition is Karan's partner is Gia. So we are given an absolute possibility that Karan is going to dance with the Gia. So let us draw the inferences from the basis of given statements. We have 4 girls. This is Riya, this is Sia, this is Gia, and this is Mia. Okay. So on the basis of the like information that has been given, we are given that Karan's partner is Gia. So Karan's partner is Gia, that means Karan is going to dance with the Gia. Okay, this is the first possibility. Then we are given with Riya did not dance with Taksh or Vansh. That means Riya's partner will never be like say Taksh or Vansh. Vansh or Taksh will never be the partner of Riya. So Taksh couldn't be the partner and Vansh couldn't be the partner of Riya. Now second statement is Gia knew only dance and Ashk and Vansh did not know disco. So Gia's partner is clearly mentioned that Ashk and Vansh could not become here. Third statement is Mia and Vansh are bitter enemies. So Mia will never go with the person who is Vansh. Vansh can't be come here. Okay, Vansh can't go with the Riya, Vansh can't go with the Mia. So Vansh will definitely go with the left out partner, which is Sia. So Vansh will come here in this particular position, that is he will go with the Sia. So Vansh will come here. Now Sia will go with the Vansh. Already this is Gia, Gia is go with the Karan. We got 2 of the partners, right? Now comes the third portion. We get further one more information. Ashk won't dance with Mia. Ashk won't dance with Mia. So Ashk, who is the left out, can't go with the Mia. So Ashk will definitely go with the Riya. Ashk will go with the Riya. So Ashk will come on this particular position and he will go with the Riya. So whosoever is left will go with the Mia. So the last partner who is left with would be Taksh. So Taksh will certainly go with the Mia. Who was the Mia dance partner? So Mia's dance partner would be the Taksh. The right answer to this question would be Taksh. So this question belongs to the data sufficiency part. Student, just revise this particular chapter because there are maximum questions which are come from the data sufficiency part and you can't afford missing this particular chapter, right? So we are given with a statement that is the best evidence of India's glorious past is the growing popularity of Ayurvedic medicines in the West. On the basis of the given statement, we have to draw the conclusions and approach the right answers. So the thumb hand rule to approach this question is we have to see few of the things in the observations, right? So first we have the sentences which followed, or we can say which are always a true statement, always a true statement, always a true sentence, and here we are considering something which is always a false conclusion. So we have categorized different sentences and you have to keep this thing in your mind. So always a true statement. Which of the statement will always a true? Something which is universally said. Universally said or universal fact. Universally fact or universally true. Better would be universal truth, right? Second would be something which is very clearly said in the statement part, clearly said. And which of the conclusion will always a false conclusion? Something which is mere a possibility, something which is mere a possibility, or something we are not sure about, or we can say something which is not clearly said, not clearly said in the statement. So we have to look for these terms and conditions in the statement part, and on the basis of that we need to draw the conclusions. First statement is Ayurvedic medicines are not popular in India, right? So in the statement part, do we have any reference by which we can conclude this particular sentence, that Ayurvedic medicines are popular in India or not popular in India? Are we sure about it? Are we confident? Are we very much like certain about this particular statement? No, because there is no reference to Ayurvedic medicines with regard to India. So this particular statement would be absolutely rubbish, would be absolutely wrong. Second statement given is allopathic medicines are more popular in India. So here are more popular means their comparison with terms of India, right, from the West. But in the given statement there is no reference to allopathic medicines with regard to India. So this statement will always go wrong. So the right answer to this particular question would be option number C, that is none follows. Why none follows? Because both of the statement have no reference with regard to India. So these both are independently wrong, and we have the right option, that is none follows. Let us comes to the later question, that is direction based question. A girl leaves from her house. She first walks 30 meters in northwest direction and then 30 meters in southwest direction. Next, she walks 30 meters in southeast direction. Finally, she turns toward her house. In which direction is she moving? Select the right option from the given alternatives, right? So this is the direction based questions. You first have to make a reference point, and on the basis of that you need to find out his final position, and you have to approach this particular question. So best approach is we should have the reference point. Suppose this particular point is the reference point where she is starting, right? Acha, prior thing that you need to remember is we have 4 direction and 4 sub-directions. Directions are particularly north, east, west, south. This is north, this is east, this is west, and this is south. The direction which is in between the northeast would be northeast direction. This would be northwest direction. This would be southwest direction, and the direction which is in between south and east would be southeast direction. Now with the same references we can draw the given question. She first walks 30 meters in northwest. So northwest, suppose this is the initial point, this is the starting point, and this is the location of her home. This is the location of her home. So she walks 30 meters in the northwest direction. So if we assume this particular point in the center of the given direction, then northwest would be this particular direction. So she walks 30 meters in the northwest direction and then 30 meters in the southwest direction. So let us assume this particular point as the reference point. So from this reference point, southwest would be this particular direction, right? And she moved 30 meters here as well. And later onward, finally she turns, she walks 30 meters in the southeast direction. So with regard to this particular position, southeast would be this particular direction, right? So she moves 30 meters and reach this particular position. So these two positions would be in parallel to each other, right? So that means the home is in this particular position. So if we take this point as a reference point, this particular direction would be this particular direction. As you can see, this particular direction with nothing but northeast direction, right, from the last point. So she will reach at this particular position would be northeast. So right answer to this question would be northeast, right? In which direction is she moving? So this particular direction would be northeast direction, right? Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone? Because these positions will be in parallel to each other and these two positions would be parallel to each other. So we can draw the inferences from the particular question and we can proudly say, we can confirm this particular statement that she will be landed towards or she would be directed towards northeast direction, right? Let us move to another question. So we have another question from the topic of blood relation. Just keep few points in mind whenever you are going to solve the questions based on the blood relation chapter. First of all, you need to understand the family tree. In a family tree, generally on the highermost authority or the highermost level would be the grandparents, then come in between level, it is shared by the parents and the uncle and auntie, and the bottommost level there are grandchildren, right? So it is basically a classic example of hierarchy where the topmost position is shared by the grandparents, right? Also we need to keep in mind that here we are representing the family members with the help of certain symbols, right? If they are male members, then male members are represented by the plus sign, female members are representing by the minus sign or negative sign. Also if we have to indicate a sibling relation, suppose A and B are siblings, so we are using single bond. If A and B are married couples, so we are using double bond to classify that they both are couples or a married relation. So now comes to the question part. In a family there are 6 members, say A, B, C, D, E, F are 6 members. A and B are married couples, okay. So we are given with the information and on the basis of the information we will align them as per the family tree. A and B are married couples. Further we are given with A being the male members. So if A is the male member, then B will automatically become the female member, and for female member we are representing it with the negative sign, right? D is the only son of C, who is the brother of A. Now C is the brother of A, so brother of A is representing with the single bond. So C is the brother of A and C is the male member, so we are allocating plus sign to C. D is the only son of C, right? So son of C will lie to the bottommost level. So D is the son and son is represented by the male member, positive sign. E is the sister of D. So E and D are siblings and E is the female member, E is the sister. B is the daughter-in-law of F. B is the daughter-in-law of F. So B is daughter-in-law. That means F is the mother of A. So F comes to the topmost hierarchy, that is the topmost level, and F is the mother, right? Why mother? Because B is the daughter-in-law of F whose husband has died. So whose husband has died, this was the husband who has already expired, who has just died, passed away, right? So this is the family tree in which you can represent A and B are couples. A's brother is C, whose son and daughter are D and E respectively. We are asked about how is E related to C. So E is the female member and E is the daughter of C. How we can conclude that E is the daughter of C? Because D and E both are siblings. So from there we can conclude that E is the daughter. So answer to this question would be daughter. You can take the screenshots if this question is not understood to you, and you can solve it again. You will definitely be able to approach the question. So that was all about the session. Student, if you are preparing from very scratch, from a beginner level, and you want to do the entire preparation for the TCS based NQT examination, you can approach Prep Insta Prime subscription, where we will be helping you out with your entire preparation. It will give you 100+ hours course content, aptitude, logical, verbal, coding, technical MCQs you are getting a free of cost. Further, you will be getting 10+ full mock test, 300+ topic wise mocks, previous year questions, coding and interview preparation. You can do the entire preparation from this particular platform, right? Link you can find in the description box. Also you can use my code, that is DIV10, to avail the maximum possible discount. Also I just want to guide you for the Prep Insta Prime, what it is exactly is. So it is basically a Netflix for upskilling, for learning coding skills, and for gaining certification, which is very much relevant for your interview, right? So we have our tracks, different tracks which are helpful for your upskilling. We have different company specific tracks like Cognizant, Gen C. You can prepare for Deloitte, NLA, Infosys, and different tracks. You can also gain your knowledge in the futuristic technology and the popular skill like cloud computing, NLP and deep learning, statistics for data analytics, GitHub. You can also understand about the back-end and front-end development from the full stack courses. If you are someone who is a learner, who is a beginner, or who is someone who is very new to the preparation, or who wants to switch from the non-IT background to IT background, he or she can definitely learn C, C++, Java, or different coding languages from our platform. You can also learn DSA based codings. You can do the entire preparation for aptitude, which comprises of like say recorded lectures, online lectures. Then we have one-to-one interaction here. We get multiple company based PYQs, multiple quizzes. Then you can also have companies based tracks, and you can do the entire interview preparation as well. We have a panel of industry expert who will be guiding you for your later onward assessment, that is your interview part, and you can do the all preparation in a structured way at our platforms. That was all about the session. If you find this particular session interactive, you can share it among your friends, among your WhatsApp group, among your study group, so that maximum of the student can avail the benefit of these particular assessments and grab this particular opportunity. That was all about the session. Thank you guys.